This property is called Spring Valley, located at Holbrook in southern New South Wales. It's 1,500 hectares, and on this farm we run basically pole Hereford seed stock cattle and prime line composite sheep for prime lamb production. In most parts of the year, water quality in these dams is fine, but it's when you're in drought that water quality comes to the fore. And having been through a few droughts, we noticed that when we were under challenging times, those dams would get a bit stinky. The stock would get in it, like just here, and also defecate in it. And that's a time where you've really got to be efficient with your limited feed resources. We're now looking to control the quality of water.
Farm water and just water in general, we know across Australia, it's not an infinite resource. When you get on farm and you have a look and you start realising what you're using it for, and then of course, can you realise how much you lose to the environment, like just to the sun. It's really important that we measure that and we understand how that we're using it, and we try to use it in a way that's ultimately pretty responsible, and it's allowing you to do everything that you need it to do. The On-Farm Water Management Project is an Australian Government Future Drought Fund project, which is supported by the Southern New South Wales Innovation Hub. Farmers don't necessarily know how much water they require during the regular time or during a drought time, and not necessarily having a plan. This project is looking at utilising different engagement methods like workshops, whether they be face-to-face or online, our traditional field days, but we've also got the opportunity to do one-on-one work with farmers to help them conduct a stock water or a farm water audit. People are leaning into more secure options such as bores or solar pump, but what's coming with that is needing to have a much better understanding of their landscape, including water tables and water quality and salinity, and which all form the picture of what's possible on your property. When you have a better appreciation for the water that you have on your farm, you can obviously make better management decisions. And that might mean that you revise your drought strategy, and you might use other management tools like as a stock containment area, or you might adjust, and so that you can conserve what really matters in your business, whether that's ground cover, whether that's genetics, or whether that's kilograms of live weight per hectare. So the project currently has 8 demonstration sites set up across southern New South Wales, with a few more to join along. Ian's come on board as one of our demonstration sites, which has been really awesome to see his perspective around biodiversity and enhancing his production capacity by improving his water quality.
In recent times, I've installed in this paddock and the paddocks around it a tank which is fed from a solar bore, and it feeds a number of troughs. We're now looking to control the quality of water. By having troughed water, we know the quality of the water that's coming out of the bore, and also we might be able to start medicating it in a paddock like this, such as a loosened paddock. We might be able to put bloat oils in the water to be able to control risk of bloat, which is commonly occurs in cattle, especially on fresh lucerne. With a dam in the paddock, you can't control which water source they go to, so by fencing it off, that would give us a chance to control the quality and the source of water.
I do think we are seeing a good impact from the people who have engaged with workshops or field days or webinars. We've had a lot of realisations about how much, even in a high rainfall zone like Holbrook, how much you actually do lose to evaporation. The realisation around seepage and residual water and how much you can't actually use in the system. A lot of the value will come from the legacy of these projects, from the resources, from the demonstration sites, from attending those field days, and we'll probably look back at those resources and go, that's really valuable.
We get so much benefit from each other by all openly looking at our systems. Keeping engaged in those sorts of activities tells the community and tells government how important it is to us as landholders to have those links between us on the primary production side and the community that is interested in the environment.